Hello everybody, this is Kavya. This is my second course. In this course, I'll be teaching you the Java programming language. This is one of the important programming languages that every programmer have to know to be a best programmer. Here I'll be giving you a small introduction on why we have to learn Java programming language and why this symbol has been given for Java programming language, and then we'll be going through most of all the topics of this programming language. As part of the lesson 1, we'll be discussing about introduction to Java. In this lesson, I'll be telling you, I'll be giving you a small brief introduction. Then we'll be discussing what are the features of Java. Then concept of Java virtual machine. This is one of the important topics where we can understand what's actually helping Java to understand what's happening inside. And then we'll be discussing a brief summary of what all we'll be learning now. As part of the introduction, Java was originally developed by James at Sun Microsystems. James and his team have started a project in 1990 where they were supposed to develop a programming language which is system independent. When compared to C or C++, they both are system dependent. Therefore, they have developed this programming language which is system independent. When I say system independent, they can be executed at any operating systems where it is not the same case when compared to C or C++. Java was initially called as Oak, and later they have changed it to Java. The reason why they have changed it to Java is during this program or during this project, coffee played a major role, as a part of them. This fact, they completely believe that coffee have helped them a lot, so much for preparing this project in short time of 5 years. And then that was actually a place where coffee was exported to the complete world from Java Island. Therefore, they have named their project as Java, and that is the reason why they gave a symbol of a coffee cup and a saucer. This is how, a small story why Java have got its symbol and the name. As I said you, this is system independent, and this was first appeared in the year of 1995. They have completed their project in 5 years, where they started in 1990, and for now it is 22 years. And as I said you, why we have to learn Java programming language, most of the things that we see around us are included directly or indirectly Java in it. Like I say, mobile applications, we use so many mobile applications now, but most of us are unaware that it is running based on Java programming language. Not only mobile applications, we have desktop GUI applications, scientific applications, enterprise applications, web services, web applications, and embedded systems. Not only these 7, and still more things are included Java at any corner of it. Or most of them have been built based on the Java programming language. And all the 97 enterprise desktops are running on Java today, and most of the desktops in US are running based on Java only. And they are the place where they export so many desktops, and that is how Java is having that wide range importance till today. And 9 million developers today are working on Java, who are otherwise called as Java developers. And this is the only one platform for developers, and this is only one choice if they have to be a Java developer. And more than 3 billion mobile phones are running on Java. We don't believe today, but so many mobile phones are running on Java because most of the mobile applications are based on Java programming language. And if we keep discussing, like, not only these, many more things that we have to know why we have to learn Java. When you know all the things in and around you are containing Java, it also plays an important role to let us understand why this course is so important for us. When I come to features of Java, this is the simple programming language. Yes, this is a simple programming language. The main aim when they were designing their project was to make it as simple as possible, because even the beginner who learns for the first time have to understand this programming language and implement it as per their requirement. This is simple even because it have to work on all the electric devices, and also where memory is very less available. And another point is there are no pointers that have included in this programming language, where we see in this C programming language, that in my last course we see about pointers at many areas, like which is used to store address of a variable and then what all the operations happening on that, and so many. Here in this course there is no topic of pointers itself. When I say about second feature, object oriented, that means this Java program have included their objects at every point or in every single program. When I say it is object oriented programming language, object is real existing thing. For now, if I say table as an object, this exists, which we can see really existing, and all the objects that included in the Java programming are uh, really existing objects, and that is why it is called as object oriented programming language. This includes a class which is called as a group of objects exhibiting same properties and actions. I said objects which are really existing, and when these objects are having same properties and same actions, they are called as class. Here is a simple example. I took class as a dog and object as a Tom because it can be of any object. As I gave the name as Tom, it is there. It has some properties like name, height, color and age. It also has the same way, what do we say, its name, its height, also its color and age, as respective to the class. And all these properties and actions are very similar, and these properties and actions are similar, therefore these both are called as a group, where it is called as a class. Coming to the next feature, it is distributed. That means you can use this programming language to capture information and distribute to different clients. If I'm being a project planning manager or any, then I have to distribute data for all the clients. That can be happened with the help of Java as well, because this is one of the feature. And this is the strongest programming language because it has excellent inbuilt exception handling features. I'll be explaining you what are these exception handling features in detail in coming lessons. And then it's a most secure programming language because you see, like, so many threats can be eliminated, or it can be used for minimizing or maximizing on any internet using Java program or using Java. Then it is system independent, as I'm telling from the beginning. It can run on any machine with any processor and any operating system. I can use Windows operating system or Linux. On any of the operating system, Java can be executed, and it is portable. When I say portable, that comes from the system independent only, because I can execute it at any point of time or at any point of place. And it is interpreted easily tells us that this is used for or this can be downloaded and interpreted by the interpreter called JVM, by the interpreter in JVM. This is a Java virtual machine we'll be discussing now. And but what happens is we have to use both the compilers and interpreters for executing the Java program. And then it's a very high performance because JVM also contains a JIT compiler, which is called as just-in-time compiler. You can execute the programs in Java as fast as possible when compared to other programming languages. It is multi-threaded. When I say multi-threaded, a thread represent individual process to execute group of statements Okay, and in this Java you can execute any group of statements at one single time, therefore it is called as multi-threaded. It is scalable. This can be implemented on wide range of computers at any level of resources. It is dynamically interacting program on internet, like anyone can use this programming language, and then understand this programming language, use it or implement it in anything. When I come for Java virtual machine, this is how, or this is the topic which we have to understand what's actually happening for execution of the Java program. In this Java programming language, JVM acts as the heart of the entire Java program. In this, first the class file is loaded, then uh, then it verifies each bytecode instruction if it is proper or not. Once they identify that bytecode instruction is proper, then the memory allocation has to be done. In JVM or in Java, memory allocation happens in all these 5 methods at runtime data areas. You can allocate memory in the method area or heap or stack or PC registers or native methods. When I say method area, it is a place where, which stores the class code, where code can be of variables or anything. Heap area is where objects are created. Java stacks is the place where methods are stored, or method code is stored on the um Java stacks. When I say PC register counter, or sorry, PC registers, these registers are which contain memory addresses of the instructions of the method, and native method stacks executes on the Java stacks. Once all the memory allocations are done, the compilation or the execution procedure happens in the interpreter and the JIT compiler. This helps for just in time compiler, where compilation happens or execution happens as quick as possible. Once that is done, native method interface and all the libraries are included. We'll be discussing more on libraries, what are they, and why have they play so much of role. And this is the operating system. On any operating system you can execute your Java programming language. Where I said you, class file is first converted into each bytecode instruction into the machine language instructions. This is the main thing that JVM has to perform. And then method area is a memory block, as I said you, which stores class codes of the variables and codes of methods. And after loading this class code into the memory, JVM first it what does it do is, it first of all performs it better place for executing the program, and then the block of the code allocates the JIT compiler, where it is otherwise called as hotspots, where it is helping for executing the program just in time, as quick as possible. This is all about JVM that we have learned. And when we see summary, we have learned so many features of Java, where we started as it is very simple, it is object oriented, or when I say what we have learned is, it is multi-threaded, it is dynamic, it is so secure and system independent, mostly important thing. And then we have learned JVM architecture, and with all the different parts of it, like different places where code has to be what class file has to be loaded, then memory has to be allocated, then execution process has to be done, and using any operating system. This is all about JVM architecture, and this is all about the uh, small introduction of Java programming language. Anything that you haven't understood, or anything that you feel like this is not appropriate to this, please write it on the comment section. I'll try, or no, I'll make sure that I'll come back to you as quick as possible. Thank you.